How's it going, guys and gals? My name is Beckett, and welcome back to another Beckett Reacts video, created by the absolutely magnificent Jed Rhodes. Today we'll be watching the second to last episode, episode 6. Really interested to see where this one goes, but before we do that, I would like to make us quick I don't know if it's an announcement, but I just want to say something, a real quick thing. So, last episode, I think, one of the previous episodes, I ended up having a little dance to the main theme. And that little dance, once I'd obviously linked the video to the MAD Discord server, and obviously the guys at MAD Productions watched the video. They then proceeded to comment on that video. Clearly, we need Jed to make the extended dance version of that theme tune for you. Let's just say I did chuckle at that. That was quite a good comment. I like that. Yeah, I just wanted to mention that because it was a funny little comment. I mean, yeah, I do have almost 500 subscribers, but I don't get that many comments that much. And there are times on my more popular videos, like the enemy video I did, or most of my music remix videos I do, and my Kansas video I did even. There are those ones where I do get a few comments on there, and I do get, and there are times where I do get the compliments here and there, but not many make me chuckle a lot like that. Not many just make me laugh. So it was a nice comment. I liked it. It was cool. Anyway, now that that's all said and done, let's get on with the video, shall we? Let's go.
The amount of things this changes. It's one thing for this event to pull versions of us from after him, but to have...
Changes nothing. We still need to figure out why this is happening, and if this is to do with another us...
The amount of times we've come into conflict with ourselves are so small as to be mathematically insignificant.
Maths isn't life, though, is it? As we're seeing right now.
Why are you all so worked up?
Shut up! You don't have a say in this.
You know, I really am here to help.
This is my I don't believe you face.
That's just your frowny face.
How would you know?
You've had it on all day.
Surrounded by doctors. This is clearly my own personal hell.
Excuse me?
Yeah?
Is this a private confab or can we be involved?
Yes, I know we're only the poor dumb humans here, but...
We're still here, you know.
Well, I'm glad someone else said poor dumb humans first. What? We were all thinking it.
No, we really weren't.
Look, you dragged us into this, doctors.
Well, you came with me.
Yeah, and we're here now, in as much danger as you are. Maybe more, since you seem to just turn into a different person when you die.
So we're entitled to at least an explanation for what's going wrong now.
I guess that's fair. Sorry, John.
Sorry, Blue.
So is there a reason why we're worrying especially about this you? They're not the you that made this place, are they?
As far from it as you can imagine.
So why the worried faces then?
He's the earliest one, before the point of divergence.
Extra dangerous to time. If one can really measure extra danger in a situation this dangerous and precarious.
I'm not getting his memories anymore. Are you?
I'm not.
None of us are. I wonder why.
There are far too many variables at work here.
You know, I'm still not sure about that hair.
Are we actually having this conversation? Now, of all times?
Yes, we're having this conversation in lieu of having this conversation in the mirror when I end up being you.
I don't recall you ever having conversations with ourselves in the mirror about your hair. Do you ever even brush
So
it?
are you guys just arguing about trivial stuff to distract us from the fact that we're all in danger? 'Cause I won't mind. But that's like the third oldest thing you guys know. Do better, man.
Third oldest? You keep track of these things?
Well, of course we do. We pay attention.
I've literally never met a companion who paid attention to things. Or do you lot magically follow the don't wander off rule?
That is not one of the important things.
Quite. You always say that, but we always ignore it so we can save your ass from the monster you're getting murdered by at the time.
Just common sense that, isn't it?
Blue, I'll have you know I'm a bastion of common sense.
Doctor, you're a great person, but you're a bouncy castle of common sense at best.
Damn, I like that. Bouncy castle of common sense. Can I keep that one?
I'm sure that breaks some rule.
This whole situation is breaking rules.
Breaking rules is what we do, and we do it in style.
You can't be here. If what we've learned is true.
I'll forget, will I not? You forgot. You don't remember being me speaking to, well, any of these me's, do you? You're not even remembering it now.
No. No, and that's an oddity right there.
Well, there you have it.
There I have it. For all I know, it's just a sign of more damage to time than we've already caused.
Do try to calm down. You look far more stressed than's needed, old chap. But this place, I really make this. In the future.
In one of them, yes. Not my line, but someone's.
Industrious, at least. Disconcertingly so, actually. Ooh.
I can imagine. I'm just sorry you got caught up in all this.
Don't be. If anything, it's my own fault. Quite literally, in fact. The only question now is, what can I do to help?
I don't know. We're sort of at the mercy of ourselves.
Oh, aren't we always, old chap? But between you and me, I'm pretty bad at being at the mercy of anyone. Tell you what, you lot keep doing what you can here. I'm gonna have a look around, see what I can find.
You can't. If something happens
Then something happens to me. I'm hardly concerned about it. Something happens to me all the time.
I'm serious. You can't go exploring this place. What if you're hurt or...
Doctor, you can't stop me. You certainly can't talk me out of it. It's simpler if you just accept what you cannot change and focus on everything you can change. What can you do right now?
I don't know.
You'll figure it out. You always do. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you'll need it.
Won't we all?
You have to let me out. But if you're thinking of doing...
Don't get yourself twisted up, Doctor. I'm only going to figure out a way to return all of your future selves, and my future selves, to their allotted TARDISes. Shouldn't take the computer more than a few minutes to come up with the algorithm. Then once we've done that...
Even so, keeping me trapped here hardly seems fair.
Doctor,
If that's all you're going to do.
Why am I keeping him imprisoned? Not taking chances. I know myself well enough to know that I'll try to interfere.
What he's neglecting to mention is that there's so many of us that he's likely to cause problems, expelling us forcefully, send us to the wrong places, the wrong times. If he doesn't end up killing one of us in the process and shattering time into nothingness.
That's only a remote possibility.
12.6%. That's significant enough when it's the fate of the entire multiverse is at stake.
Doctor, what he's saying is true.
Mary, whom do you think you're speaking to? I know what I'm doing.
Oh, that I have no doubt.
Mary, you know and trust my abilities. You must know you have nothing to fear. Anyway, his maths is off. It's more like 11.4%.
That's not much better.
It isn't me whom I'm concerned about, Doctor. It's you.
You know, I can hear you following me.
Ah, hello. Can I have a word with you?
If time allows. You didn't bring any others then?
They're still in the throes of finding out that you are gone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I made our legacy.
Hush now. You can't take on the sins of others, not even yourself. We are a rather unique one for that. Besides, I saw the way the others looked at me. It looks like muddy waters are common in our future. Still, even the dirtiest lake would still have some lovely fish.
I wager we all miss being you.
I'm flattered.
No, really. I can't speak for my nth degree self, but you were the last incarnation I remember that was at true peace with themselves. You won't deserve what happens to you.
And yet your version of me will meet that fate regardless. Rest well, my friend. Life may not always offer us what we deserve, but we have to meet it nonetheless. It's what we do with that gift, or curse, that shapes our lives.
And what we did was not something to be proud of.
He did it in the name of the Doctor. Tell me, when you remember him, do you really hate him? Or do you hate what made him?
Perhaps both. Perhaps neither. Depends on the day or incarnation, I suppose. You'll need help.
I already have all that I need. Don't you worry. Good luck.
And to you. Pass on a message to this place's owner. Let him know I understand why he's like this. I'm not afraid of him, but I'm sorry.
Sorry?
For what happens. For how he'll be remembered. For, well, a lot of things.
I'll pass it on, if time allows. Maybe you'll have time yourself.
Right then, where now, I wonder?
He is you. What did you do? What would you do?
Well, that's a question I can't answer. I suspect he and I aren't exactly in the same wavelength.
No. Perhaps. You don't seem the type to build a prison.
No, only the type to put people here at the orders of my betters. He knew you.
Yep.
So you're...
Haven't you always known? Or are you just dense?
I suspected. Oh, surprised that this place held you so long as it did.
He knows me very well.
I suspect if you ever set your mind to it, it would be the same scenario. Wouldn't you?
Perhaps. We'll never know. So, I suspect if I did ever make a prison, I would make an emergency access route.
Here.
You?
You? And you?
Me? And you too, indeed. This really is a mess.
Just a bit. Why are you with her?
She's a prisoner here, helping me find my way around. What are you doing here?
Something of a temporal doohickey happened.
A temporal doohickey? You never were very precise.
Oh, hush, I'm fine. Anyway, you can't complain that much. I've seen the people who come after you.
There's more of us here.
Quite a few more, but none before me, as I understand it. Which, in and of itself, might suggest that I'm here for a reason.
We're all here for a reason.
Given that it's a prison, yours seems clear enough. The only question is, why you're helping, well, me.
Paradoxical as it may seem, the promise of hindering you is enough to make helping you seem entirely fair to me.
Quite. We need to find the one who runs this place.
We've been heading to the control tower. Presumably he's there.
Right. And if it was me designing a place like this...
Which in one of your futures it is.
I'd put another emergency access... right there? Well, that's marvellous. Shall we?
Quite.
Lead on, Doctor.
Why should I trust you?
You're not my enemy right now. He, the maker of this place, is.
Yeah, considering that's potentially going to be me one day.
A fact I've considered, believe me. But all it means is that I'm beating you anyway. And you'll help me do it.
We'll do what we have to do.
So you're also the one after me then?
I am.
You didn't make a place like this then?
Never had the chance to.
So that's where we're at.
Well, that sounds delightfully horrible.
What sounds horrible?
Just been explaining the situation with our genial past self to everyone. Where were you?
Talking to our genial self. Is that really what we're going for?
Seems as fitting a way to describe him as any. If we really have to do nicknames, which I'm against.
What's wrong with nicknames?
Everything's wrong with nicknames. So, what's the situation?
Caught him on the way to talking with my past self. I don't like any of this. There's so many variables. Variable, or variableness. Is that a word?
It should be a word.
And none of us
remember any of what he's doing. No, I don't get it.
This is literally like having you talk to yourself, but worse.
Is it?
Yes.
100%.
Honestly, it's exactly like that.
Should we feel insulted?
It's insulting if it's not true.
Oh no, that's not really good at all.
Something is happening. Or about to happen?
Then, what can you do?
Yeah, there's got to be a way for us to do something. Right?
We can't just sit here. Maybe we should stand.
I'm ready.
Does she always have that?
You get used to it. Wait. Wait.
What is it?
Him. Where is he?
No.
Luford, you weren't watching him?
Watching? Wait, what? I was supposed to be watching something? You told me to watch someone?
That man, where is he?
Oh. He was right. Oh. Where did he go?
Oh no. Bluford, how many fingers am I holding up?
17?
Flash fugue. Standard hypnotic technique.
Wait, who's missing?
An enemy.
At that point in his life, he was an operative for the Time Lords. This was before the Shadow Cluster, the Absence, and the 15th Restoration, mind you.
The 15th what now?
S-word moment.
Oh.
You'd probably know him better by his old title. The Master.
The Master? Wait, the Master was an operative for the Time Lords?
At that point in our lives, we both were.
The Master's alive in your timelines?
He's not in yours?
She isn't. This is one of those parallel universes are weird moments, isn't it?
Oh, just a bit. The Master.
I take it that's really bad.
Just a bit. Shouldn't we go after him?
I'm not wrong. He could cause untold chaos in the Nexus point. What with how many of our old enemies are here?
Old enemies like who?
Right then. Let us see what we may do with this.
Stop this. You have to stop this.
Doctor, please. I don't think I've asked a single thing of you during our time together. Not one. But I must ask, don't do this. Don't make war on yourself in this way.
Make war on myself?
I think I know what self-destruction looks like. I've seen it in men before. I won't lie. Most men with shell shock don't.
Shell shock, Mary? Is that what you think this is?
I'm sure in the times after mine they discover a fancy word for it. Some way to explain the mechanisms within a man's mind. But whatever you choose to call it, I know what it is. I've always known. Ever since the day I met you. When you threw yourself into danger without regard for your own safety. I have failed to save such men before. Not again. Not with you. Not when you've shown me the burden you carry. The importance it holds.
It's that very importance that drives me. I cannot allow that. What happened to me to happen again.
So, here we are.
You.
Me. You need to stop right now, or I will make you.
You think you can?
You think I can't? I'm you.
No, you're not. You're some other man with some other life who made some other choice.
Doctor, please.
Mary, the depths of my respect and regard for you are greater than you realize. But please, stay out of this.
I'll have to agree with my distinguished other, ma'am. This is between him and me.
So what will you do exactly? Shut me down? Kill me?
If I have to.
No! No, you can't!
Don't worry. It won't come to that. I promise.
If you have to... Well... Maybe we aren't so different after all.
Maybe we're not.
So maybe, if you were where I am, you'd make the same call to finally, humanely deal with the things we fought. To finally, humanely stop them all from ever hurting us, our friends, our universe, ever again. To make a world where we'll never lose the ones we...
You and I both know we are what the other would have been. The difference is, it doesn't matter how much I might sympathize, how close to being you I am, and might have been. It doesn't even matter if there's a part of me that agrees with you. I have been tasked with this place's dissolution. And that is what I will do.
Tasked.
Some of us didn't get sent away with a thank you and we'll leave you alone. For some of us, our only reward was life, and the price was punishment, servitude.
Servitude. Then
I went the other way. I saved Julie and Carla, Julie and Goldie, you would remember them as. But I lost them both anyway. And my freedom. You, on the other hand, this entire place is your personal temper tantrum.
what in the hell do you know about it? Any of it? You've not lived my choice, not lived the end.
I have.
You went the opposite way.
And do you think for one moment that my life's been any better than yours? I lost them too. They will never remember me. Everything we had is gone forever. And you, at least you have the freedom to make your own mistakes. I don't. I'm not here because I care about your Nexus point. I'm here because they do.
You're a lackey.
That's right, I am. And this is my job. And if I have to kill you, if that's the choice I have to make...
But, if I may...
You.
Me?
It's you. No.
Oh, yes. I'm afraid so. Hello, Doctor.
Are you another doctor?
Yes. In actual fact, unless I'm mistaken, you're the next one, aren't you? My immediate successor. Or one potential. The ones out there. They're from afterwards. What happened to you, either of you?
I'm not the one in question.
No? You don't think there's some irony there? The two of you are the first steps on the fork in the road. Reflections of one another. Neither of which, if I were to indulge in being morbid, make me particularly look forward to the day I meet my maker.
You shouldn't.
I imagine it must have been drastic to have you spend time building, of all things, a tower. Not even a nice tower. Couldn't have made it pink and friendly looking, could you?
Did you come here alone?
Alone?
Julia and Goldie. Have you met them yet?
No, but I look forward to it.
I see. And did you come here alone? Or did you bring more of us?
He might as well come out. I think he knows.
Of course he knows. It's what he does.
Quite.
Well, now that we're all here...
This isn't your concern, doctors. You should leave.
I think by now it's clear that this is, in fact, all of our concern. Or else I wouldn't have been drawn here at all. In fact, I dare say this has turned into something of an intervention.
An intervention? Really? You're going to sit me down on a comfortable sofa, tell me how much you care about me, and you don't want to see me hurt myself.
I do.
That you really do love me after all.
No.
Nothing so trite. But there's a part of you that recognizes the hurt you're causing. A part of you, the part that will become the people out there, that knows that what you've done is wrong. You are not a jailer. You are a healer. Well, you've always been a healer. Choose to be a healer now.
Oh, please. So much triteness. Makes me sick to my stomach. You! So, who do I have the pleasure here? Doctor, human female, and... Ooh, hello!
Hello. Future?
Sidestep future.
What fun! Why are you here?
Ostensibly to support that idiot.
Don't even.
Well, you know, I like this. What's it called? Nexus point?
It's a prison. I can help you get more acquainted if you'd like.
I don't think so. Say, other me. Want to press some buttons?
Thought you'd never ask.
Don't.
I knew you'd betray us.
Oh, you?
No, I don't think so. Unless you want your pet to die.
Doctor?
If you dare.
Ooh, if you dare. Very intense, isn't it? But it's always been a front with you, Doctor. A big, bad front. The dark hero, all doom and gloom and do what I must. But inside you're weak as you ever were. And to think you're the one who imprisoned me.
Embarrassing, isn't it?
I'm not above suicide, you know. Especially when I still get to be the one standing at the end of it.
No, don't.
What is that? Some sort of...
That's the emergency release switch. If you press that...
No. This is the emergency kill switch. You're trying to trick me, and it won't work. The emergency release would be... here!
Oh, damn.
I don't understand. What's an emergency release?
Exactly what it says on the tin, I imagine.
There was always an option to release these prisoners if the point was compromised somehow. She's found it. She's releasing every monster, every villain, everything in the Nexus point.
Right. I see. Getting very interesting. This is very interesting indeed. I must say, I think just by the fact of how just funny and awesome she sounds, my favorite characters has become the prisoner person. I think it's the one that What's that? Yeah, the prisoner. The prisoner characters is just brilliant. Makes me laugh every time she is on screen per se. But yeah, really good. Looking forward to seeing what happens in the last one. And again, always awesome to hear my part in this. So always cool. Anyway, that's what I have to say on that. Enjoyed watching that. Look forward to the 7th and final episode 7. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, leave a comment. Please consider subscribing to my channel, Sergeant Beckett, if you'd like. In the description, there's a link to my Linktree. In that Linktree, you can find places such as other places on the internet that I also reside and do other things on. Thank you again for watching. See you all in the next video. Adios.